Test
That's
1
good.
2 1 2.
Yeah, guys. Hey, what is up, guys? We here right now. The homie
Yo
G
yo yo yo.
RITMO,
What
Gem
up? What
Cutter
up? What it do?
Studios. Actually had never been in here with.
Neta.
Every time I came over here,
Para la entrance con Six, ¿verdad? Y luego, pues,
I guess I
yeah.
would just chill in the sala and shit. Cause
Yeah.
I never been in here, bro. It's dope.
That's dope, dog. Pues welcome, Dad. Ya sabes.
So this is where all the badass hits happen.
Sí, pues hasta el momento. Falta que pegue uno para agarrar unas plaques en la UA, ya sabes.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're missing, huh?
Yeah. Hay una plaque de aquí, de Michael Jackson. Pero es the actual vinyl record. Pero era un gift que le dieron a Arnold. He's like, hey, bro, we gotta have some kind of plaque. I'm like, fuck it, bro, it's Michael Jackson. So we'll replace some with a real one soon. But, we're still working on this shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
What you got working on right now?
Actually, right now, I'm working on a Christian song.
For
For
Lorenzo?
No, actually, it's for she sings like gospel.
Oh, it's a
Like,
girl.
yeah, so it's more like it's a cool. It's pretty cool working with her because she lets us be open about the music and in regards of like the structure. So she basically says like, okay, this is just the rhythm I have. Y'all can go based off of
Yeah.
what you want. So I make the drums, and then call homie Zach comes and plays the guitar, the bass.
Do you Christify it, or you just do it how your style? You do it however you want.
What do you mean?
Like, do you make it Christian? Try to.
No, that's what's cool. Like
don't really
it's
be
the
on
vocals that's Christian, but the beat is still like a groovy like beat. Watch, I'll play for a little bit.
Like kind of
Just like watch, just
That has nothing to do with that.
yeah. Watch the thing.
I laid awake all night, just couldn't
Oh,
fall
okay.
asleep. I was
Okay,
So
so more
like,
modern,
more exactly. She's an older lady, so she comes and she likes the work because it's more modernized. It doesn't make her sound like she's old, and that's like something that's something
okay.
that
She wants that new hip, that new.
exactly. So she's smart, bro. She is younger, like engineers and producers, but she wants her sound, so she relies on us to make her sound.
Oh, and to
I guess
perfect
like
it
a
and shit.
perfected. Yeah, it's like our fourth track that we worked on, and they're all mostly like, obviously they're all about like God and stuff like that, but they're more modernized.
It's weird because that music doesn't really have too many lyrics that you might think like that. Like I've heard some songs like back in the day there was a guy named Lecrae or.
Oh yeah, he's good, bro.
But he would back in the day. I feel like when he first started the Christian stuff. I feel like he would attack more of the Christian in his bars. Like he would use more Christian words, more references to the actual church community and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like as time went on, he just started kind of making more like
positive kind of.
Like I heard a song that you might think he's talking about getting high, but he's not getting. He's talking about he's high.
Yeah,
with God, nigga, like,
exactly. So that's what's badass about it, because that's when he evolved as a writer.
Yeah, they're not
because
he's not trying to use too much of their language.
like when people, like, for example, you can be like a whole song talking about a girl, how you in love with the girl, and then at the end it's like, oh, her name was Mary Jane, and it's like, you know what I mean. So it's basically the same.
Como la
the
song
same concept.
de Rick James.
Yeah.
Damn.
Exactly.
So a lot of people don't know this, guys. The homie he actually wanted to be this podcast number 24.
Yeah, number 24.
And I had already told fucking G-Rose. And I have another two people that I had to do a podcast with. But I told them, nah. In my head, I already had this one since like the 1918. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna lock this one in as the 24th one. I'm gonna do something like that, because I mean, everybody be fucking with Kobe, bro. I'm not lying.
Oh yeah, and then the Lakers won yesterday too.
You saw the game,
so like, I saw it till like halftime, and then the signal was kind of fucked up.
I
was just there on my phone watching the fucking numbers move, and I was like, oh shit, and then final, like, yo.
It's a pretty good game.
That's a good game, though. Yeah.
The badass part is that Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, he's straight off the bench.
He used to play with the Spurs, and we got to see him with the Spurs. And that way, when we went to see him with the Spurs, that nigga was all right. Like, I mean, the Spurs in general were all right.
Well, yeah, he just exploded yesterday, bro.
No, but you might be surprised with it, but as Valdo, you're seeing this, you'll know. As soon as he got it, as soon as he did like a three, I'm like, oh, this nigga, if he gets hot or if he starts going, because we've gone to games in San Antonio where they were losing against the Pacers. They were losing by like 15 points. The game's about to finish. This guy would do a three, then go do a slam dunk, and then steal the ball like real quick way, like in the fourth quarter. Like nothing crazy. Like he didn't do shit the whole game. They're losing. The game's over. But all of a sudden, this nigga does a badass dunk, a badass three-pointer, lights it up, and he gets it. So I was telling my homie Valdo, I'm like, hey, we've seen this nigga play before. We've seen him do playoff shit before, but in the regular season. And as soon as he did a dunk and then he started shooting 2 free throws, I'm like, hey, this nigga might.
Yeah.
Then he started getting a steal and that shit that I was like, oh. And it was badass because, I mean, he used to be a Spur, you know.
Yeah.
So I fuck with that shit, Lonnie Walker. And that was when he
That's
had.
dope.
You remember his old hair or no?
No.
He was that nigga that had the hair.
Oh, like
standing
a
up.
crazy, like como the old The Weeknd.
Yeah.
Que saca todo
Anyway,
loco.
you know, one
Una
time
palmilla.
anyway, I was watching the game one time and the commentators like Lonnie Walker. This is an example. It was something like this. They're like, Lonnie Walker is 6'2", and they're like 6'4" with the hair.
Oh shit.
The commentator said it. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's that around 6'2", and then they were like plus the hair
Yeah,
because his hair was fucking long, way.
that's
But
dope.
he cut that shit off, nigga, real quick.
Yeah, because I actually just saw a post. Let me see if it's here. Look, it's just right here. I was reading this actually right here. The same day actually last year, but on 1997, Kobe scored 17 points in the fourth quarter and was the first. Looney Walker was the first Laker to score 15 plus points off the bench in a fourth quarter playoff game since Kobe Bryant.
Damn.
So he did the same thing Kobe did exactly 26 years ago.
That's crazy. What do you
So-
think about the Lakers? What do you think about them?
Bro, Lakers, I think are gonna go to the finals for sure, and I think they're either gonna play the Heat or the Celtics.
I think this. I want to play the Heat.
Bro, I also say the Heat.
Just it'll be real mamon. And
Yeah,
real
like LeBron used to be with the
Yeah.
Heat. You know what I'm saying? But now
Although-
you got Butler, Lowry.
although
Like,
the chances of them are not too good.
nah,
against
bro,
the Celtics, but they're good
the
though.
Heat the Heat are 3-1 too, bro.
They're
So
good.
and they're the number 8 seed, and Lakers were number 8 seed too. No, they're number 7.
They're number 7.
So like, bro, like Lakers from going from 13 seed to winning all those straight games to go to 7.
I like that though to see Jimmy Butler.
Yeah,
I feel
or
like he's
I
good
mean,
with-
if they play against the Celtics, it's the big rivalry, you know,
Yeah.
Celtics Lakers,
Cause he's good with
Mhm.
Jimmy Butler. He's good.
and he's on fire
I feel
too,
like
bro.
I feel like he's always been that player.
Yeah,
when he was
yeah,
in the
for
Bulls,
sure.
he's always been good with. I don't know, it's weird. People like you don't do good for a while, your team sucks and shit. I don't know what happens, or they trade your
Since-
team and I
since
guess your hype
speed
goes
on
down.
a- yeah.
Or you don't win before, and I guess your hype is already down.
I think Butler will be one of those that deserve the ring type of shit, you know. Like if Lakers end up going, like I'm a big dude. You can see everything Lakers dog. Like
For
ever
real.
like Lakers stuff. Like
That's a crazy one.
if Butler ends up winning, bro, it's like bro, he deserves the ring type shit. Like
Oh hell yeah.
that one time, like nobody really mentions this, but one of the biggest like wins in my opinion of NBA, like in rings, will go to the Dallas Mavericks, bro.
Because of the
Bro,
Nowitzki time.
Yeah, because it was when it was during the Winsky, he had a ring. Jason Kidd didn't have a ring. Terry didn't have a ring.
Terry.
And bro, not only did they beat the Tim Duncan Spurs, they beat the Lakers, Kobe Bryant Lakers, and they went ahead and beat another
Damn.
West, and they beat the LeBron Miami Heat
Then that year.
that year, bro.
That's true. They beat the LeBron.
Yeah,
So-
they beat the LeBron,
I
Chris
didn't-
Bosh, and fucking.
I didn't know that they had beat the Lakers
Wade.
though that year.
Yeah,
I
they
wasn't-
beat
I wasn't
the
paying attention.
yeah,
I
bro.
feel like I wasn't paying attention to the Lakers that year.
Yeah, they fucking like 4-1, bro. Like they
It was a
fucking
bad one, right?
yeah, they were like second round and
That was
boom.
like at the time that Kobe was already like at the end of his years, or end of his career.
Kinda, but I
Yeah.
mean, it was still like Lakers were still like there, you know what I mean? But dude, they still beat the Spurs, and then they beat the Lakers, and they beat somebody else, and then they went ahead and beat fucking LeBron and Heat and Dwayne Wade in 6, bro.
LeBron, especially LeBron. at that time. LeBron's good right now.
Add Heat, bro. So I was like, bro, that championship is like crazy, bro. Like,
I always say this story, bro. I have one memory of going to a Lakers game. My homeboy, his girl was running late, so the game was at 7 in San Antonio.
mhm.
He calls me at 3 if I wanted to go to the game. He's like, but we gotta go. Like I'm already driving to take off. I'm gonna just pick you up and we're gonna go straight to the game. We got to the game like at 7:30, bro. Right when it
Yeah.
started, we like literally right. My homie already had bought the tickets since long time ago,
Mhm.
and he kept telling me he's like, yeah, the tickets were 230 or 200 or 200, 230, and I'm like, oh, I was thinking like, oh, pues, I know the caliber of tickets that he likes to get, where he likes to sit, más
Mhm.
towards the middle.
No me estás arriba
Eh,
por
güey.
el Lake, por el Kobe.
I kid you not, way. Hey, way, I kid you not, way. No one believes me when I say this shit, way, because it sounds real mamon, way. And shout out to the homie, though. It's not his fault. But neta, way, this was the wall of the arena.
Yeah,
Like, there was like a
I
little,
went
there was
to
like a
see
little,
him.
there was a space, like a small little space, and then the wall would start with.
Me too, bro. Like I had
Uh,
never gone to a Laker game either, so I was
That's
like, bro,
crazy.
it's Kobe's last year. I gotta at least see him play once,
Oh, you
dog.
got to see him when Kobe was
So
there. I didn't
I
get to go when
went. I
Kobe was
went to go see him when they played against the Rockets in Houston because we had relatives over there. So like, we go see the game, stay with relatives, and
there. The
come back.
money
You
you
know?
save on the fucking Airbnb hotel, put it towards the game,
Yeah,
gas and
bro.
shit.
Like even there, like bro. I mean, we were back. It was like 160, bro, 180. And we were still back. I
No,
was like,
no,
but
no,
it's
no,
because fucking Kobe is
no,
still
no.
sold out,
No
bro.
one believed me, bro. But literally, we were the last, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
And when we
bro.
were going towards the sea, my homie was like tripping, bro. He was like, "Yo," he was telling the girl like, "No, like," because we kept sending us all the way to the top. She was like, "You're
Yeah.
in the last row." And she was like, "Are you sure?" And then we sit down with the game's already starting. This guy's over here, Ticketmaster and shit, investigating and shit. Like he's like, "Why the fuck did I pay so much for these kind of seats?"
Yeah.
But it turns out that 230, when the 230 shit that he got was not per seat, it was a total of 2 seats with all the fees and everything.
Ah,
He
órale,
thought he was
órale.
purchasing like, cause usually he'll be like, okay, I want to get like $200-$300 tickets, $400 tickets. If it's like something badass, like I think he paid for Kendrick like 600 for
Mhm.
VIP and shit. So that plus the taxes, so he kind of has an idea. So he was like, around 200, 230. That he was fine with paying that amount
Yeah.
per ticket. And I guess he didn't really check. Like he's not the type to be like too detailed, you know.
Yeah.
And he saw he purchased the wrong tickets with. So the total was 230, but that was already with the fees and everything and
Todo el pedo,
a
yeah.
food voucher and shit or a
So it
drink
was
voucher.
Lakers versus Spurs.
Lakers versus Spurs.
Oh shit,
But we
badass.
were sitting at the very very top. I
How
remember
long ago was this?
this was like I want to say 2 years ago. Like yeah, like
Oh
2 years
shit, 2 years
ago.
ago. Oh, badass.
The first year that LeBron went to no wait. How many years has he been there? 3.
I think he's been there like 3 because he's been there right before COVID
And then
hit.
he needs one more for his contract for the 4. Okay, yeah, so 3. It
Yeah,
was his first year for sure. His
that's
first year.
2019, I think.
Yeah, anyway, no cap with he just bought. That was the time that I've already sat in the highest motherfucking seat
Yeah.
in that stadium, and like I've gone to other games where the very first time I went to a game, we were drinking with, we were gonna go out, and then Balo was like, "Hey, check if there's any tickets for a game." And I never thought about it. I'm like, "Oh, that's true, right? The Spurs play here and shit," because he was living in San Antonio.
Yeah.
The tickets were $11, and
Damn,
they were
son.
closer than that shit. With
Damn. That's because they were just probably not playing like a
nah,
high caliber
they're playing
team.
the Pacers.
Ah, órale, órale. Querían que se llenara, ¿me entiendes?
So I saw like Oladipo play. That was
Yeah.
alright.
Pacers
Well,
también tenían aquel güey, ¿no? No, they didn't have Paul George back then, right?
nah, hell nah. Hey, this is actually a badass studio, though, bro.
I appreciate
Nah, I
that.
see why a lot of
Falta que
people.
grabar aquí, que grabes
Yeah,
algo de él.
nah. Honestly, bro, like I think if you come into the studio and shit, it's the perfect setting and vibe for you to just start like generating music, generating lyrics, generating
Yeah, yeah,
sound,
yeah.
creating. Like it's automatic. It's an automatic.
Yeah, it's not like super big, but just homey enough. You know what I'm
It's a
saying? Two,
create.
3 people and shit.
Nah, it's good. What's the most people you've had in here?
Shit, we're including the living room, like fucking 8, 10. Nah, that's why I try to limit people, just like you and like artists and 2 people. You know, because there's usually like 1 and then like 2, or like 2 sit down there and then 1 raps. You know, that way people won't be all uncomfortable standing up.
So you really never had like a lot of people,
Nah, I try not to get too much people in, bro.
Oh, okay.
Simply because the fact that it turns into a party, bro. It doesn't turn into recording, you know.
It's not work.
It's
No
like
more.
trying to run a business, nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
trying to not like get like a whole bunch of like, oh, it's beaches, beers, y todo el pedo. Like, yeah, man, I was when I sound old, bro. I was when back in the day, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, yo, you book an hour and at 4 p.m. Ya te estoy mandando el demo,
Hey,
like,
bring a bottle because we ain't got time to sip on beer.
hey,
I'm taking shots or
just
taking a
shots and
bottle.
chingas.
That's what you're trying to do. 'Cause
Como niño, you know.
damn, so you had times that people would leave like chicos a message. Not lit.
Not too much, but you know, it's real simple routine, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but
But yeah, sometimes like when it's like unnecessary things, it's kind of like, oh, we're just gonna work on the show mix, and then they bring like 8 people, and like, bro, you need like 8 people for a show mix, dog. Like, nada más bien tú dime cuáles songs quieres y cuándo los quieres hacer cut y ya,
send
¿me
me a
entiendes?
list.
Yeah, and that's it. It's like,
Do you charge the same when it comes to doing that or a set list versus
nah,
recording a
usually
song?
like a DJ set, like when they're gonna perform, I either tell them like $20, something simple, because it's something that.
But it's something that you do offer for anybody.
Yeah. Usually
Anybody
they tell
that,
like, hey, what's up, bro? What the sell is that? I tell them, hey,
cause
just send me whatever, send me $20, you know,
you
whatever.
know, that with us if it's people who you haven't worked with or not,
Nah, it don't
it's
matter, bro. Because usually I make since I've DJ before, I kind of know how to transition them and different effects. Or sometimes I add like
Hey,
gunshots or shit to make it seem like, you know, hey, I want it to sound
hey,
like crazy.
that
So
shit, low key, at the end of the day, that shit's fun, man.
yeah, it's dope, bro. Like
It's fucking
there was
fun.
a set that I did. I don't know if you know YMF
Yo, yeah, yeah,
from the Bricks.
yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out YMF and everybody from down and shit.
Brick Squad or
Sí, los de 95 Bricks.
Not Five
So
Bricks, under
yeah,
shout out Not Five
so
Bricks.
there was one where they were going to go perform. I believe it was in Brownsville for like Mexican show. I don't know. It was some kind of like Mexican theme, something, right?
At the
So,
fuck,
bro, in the
hey,
middle of his set, bro, I put a Chalino song, bro. Like boom, I pulled to, and then I edited the Chalino song where it kind of builds, and then it drops to one of their songs. Bro, they were like, nigga, like what? Like, bro, had the whole club turned, dog.
oh,
I
in the
was like,
club.
yeah, he's like, so they put, man, imagine, bro, you're like
Yeah.
performing and
That's
just
cool
bust
because
us Chalino and
that's
shit.
cool because the crowd are just you gotta los ganchas un poquito.
Yeah, exactly.
And
And
then
that
they
was right
just
in between the middle,
and
and
they're
then
gonna.
on some
That's
trap
good
shit
because
right after.
they might think either you're gonna sing something like that, something that good or similar, or they're gonna be fucking with, or they're expecting something like that to come up after that, which is
Yeah, and
cool
then
too.
yeah,
Because
and then
eventually a DJ is gonna play.
they had a it was more like a acoustic guitar kind of beat, so it kind of had like more of a Spanish vibe to it. So that's
Oh,
what kind
okay.
of why I put it in there. So like it just depends, bro. Like just get creative with shit. You know what I
That's
mean?
badass though. Hey, that's good. What do you think about the DJ days?
Good, bro.
You still DJ sometimes or
I
no?
DJ. I actually I have a residency at La Doble M.
So you're still doing it right now?
Yeah, I do it Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays there.
You just kind of don't promote it too much.
No, I just low key just kind of look at it as work now. Just go real low key about it. Go
But that
DJ, come
place
back.
always has people and shit regardless.
Yeah, it's always packed, bro.
And
Thursdays they're till midnight, and Fridays and Saturdays till 2 in the morning.
what
So
kind of music do you play there?
reggaeton in house, bro.
Like puro reggaeton in house?
In house, yeah. I mean, I tend to play like a little bit of like habla regional, but that's when like the owner is there. He likes a little bit of that music,
Oh,
so I tend
okay.
to just throw a couple for him, and try not to put too much because like I try not to put that much music in there to have people to leave because sometimes people start to leave you put too much of that. So like, nah, I'd rather just keep it more modern with reggaeton in house or half hour, 15 minutes each, not too much reggaeton either because then it can get too
Or you
much.
start going back and forth and shit.
Yeah, for sure, porque el nombre luego you don't want them to get too like, oh, pinche nunca cambió el
You've been
beat.
getting it pumping there. You've been getting it jumping.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, bro. You should check it out. It's a restaurant, but it has like a club vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've heard about it a lot. I know chingo people have gone. I just never gone to be honest, because I mean I feel like I don't know. I mean I guess it's a cool place to go with your homies, right?
Yeah, for
I feel
sure.
like it's a date night place though.
I mean, you can go date night, pero it's more like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Like
I have people go there que son puros homies y se sienten en una mesa a pistear, ¿me entiendes?
okay,
Más
okay.
así.
Got our
It's,
food and shit.
yeah. And they're not. It's not too expensive either. Like people say, oh, it might be expensive, pero it's expensive. Y you go, dame un pinche red bike cap, acá un tomahawk, pues sí te la van a dejar caer, ¿verdad? Pero, y así, agarras unas pinches tostadas de atún, unos taquillos acá, todavía te la dejan caer, pero no tanto, más poquito.
Algo para acabar la panza.
Sí, para que no te coma la tripa.
I guess that's true. It's like any
Sí,
other
güey.
restaurant. It just depends on what you order.
Exactly, bro. Like you can rack up like you and one person like
Look,
over $100. But if it's just
bro.
like drinks and everything, but it's just you and one person and y'all just get something simple, you know, así leve, pues unos igual como un Olive Garden, $60, you know what I'm saying? Like something simple like that.
And is there a dress code?
Is there a dress code?
Dress code at night?
I would say just like
personal,
casual, you know what I'm
like
saying?
on your own shit, don't go in there like looking
Sí, no, pero yo he
más
visto.
para ti, más ves con madre.
No, yo he visto, I mean, I've seen people going with like shorts and shit, pero like khaki shorts, no como pinche basketball shorts hasta la rodilla, la era acá.
Some J's and shit.
Some J's. No, pues people gone with
oh,
J's
no,
and all that
J's,
shit, yeah, pero.
That's all I wear, J's, so, but not like.
¡Ah, perro!
No, pero digo like, ya, puro pinche J's. That's what I was thinking about. And Kanye West chanclas.
Yeah, huevo.
No, pero digo like, with pants, it's cool, but digo como baller shorts with some J's and shit, you don't see that, right? Like, obviously, you know,
No
like
creo, no. Pero sí se mira gente como quiera con off-white shirts y así como name brands acá, ¿me entiendes? Pero es igual como quiera, just casual,
That's
you know?
cool. So a lot of people like me personally, I would sit and I feel like you gotta go like in a fucking button-up shirt and shit. Females go like in dresses.
Sí, muchas de las females iban así, sí van bien vestidas, ¿me entiendes? Como, así como dijiste, pero muchos de los guys van como a veces como una regular casual shirt o una button-up o así, ¿me entiendes?
For sure, I'm gonna go. Not for the restaurant though, but I do need to pull up and hear you see what's up with your DJing and shit.
Yeah, for sure, dog.
That'd be something cool. I usually like to go to places where the homies are at, go support and
Yeah,
go
for
show
sure.
some
I
love
know
and shit.
you've came to a couple of shows I've had, like in Edinburgh, was he como Peacock, así que I was DJing just house on those.
Hey, that time was badass.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah,
Hey,
chicoteaban todos de Palm Bucas. That shit was
I know,
dope.
right? I just tell my homies, y'all down or what? Sometimes I'll be like, what's going on or what? I'm beto vente,
Okay.
wey. The homies, all I say, hey, the homies gonna be out there DJing or something. They'll be like, oh, Simon, let's go, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
And plus, it's cool because we're gonna go out have fun. We're gonna go out anyway, so might as well go somewhere where it's badass and
Que
shit.
ya saben qué rollo, ¿me entiendes?
Nah, go show some love, go support. Cause I'm the same way. Where I like people to come to the shit I got going on
Yeah.
and like the events or like the pop ups and shit.
Hmm.
So that's why I try to go support people and shit. Go to the places.
Yeah, for sure, dog. You haven't done any new shows?
We got something coming up. I'm thinking we're gonna do something in Cobras. I don't know if you heard of that place.
Oh, yeah.
I've been in the talks with one of the owners or managers there. I'm not sure who he is on Instagram.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna set something up there with DJ Brainwash with OT. So
Badass.
he's the one that actually wants to do it. I ain't gonna lie. He's the one that wants to do like a little market style, a show with artists. Apparently he has a bunch of DJs that he already knows
Hmm.
who he wants to have and who he wants to get in there and shit. So
That's badass, yeah, because
it's been a while, man.
ya me han dicho de ese lugar también. I had the homie reach out to me to do a show there, and I haven't gone to check it out lately. I've just been
I'm
busy.
never gonna check it out either,
But Jaso is gone, and he said it's pretty badass stage and everything, bro.
bro.
Yeah, and they're having like more like hip hop shows and stuff
We'll
there.
probably
So
make something happen there.
yeah, it's pretty cool because it's separated from like everything else.
Making
Type
shows
shit.
is fun though, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty
Es un
fun.
viaje, güey.
It's pretty like it has a big responsibility though too.
It's been a while. My last show I did was in December, so I haven't done a show this year. But it's good. I've been taking a break because it was a lot of shit.
Yeah,
It's real trippy,
chingos.
way.
Yeah.
Chingos are promoting, chingos are sharing and shit.
Yeah, and then you have to get everybody's mixes in. Hey, no jala mi USB, or did you get my email? Y todo el pedo. Dije, no me
Hey, the funny part, bro, that's funny when you say that way because I did a show and I didn't have a DJ with because I did a show on Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, bro, all the DJs and their mamas were
Booked.
motherfucking booked that night.
Yeah.
Everybody was booked that night, before, after, and during Halloween, everything. And Al Chile, I just had to
The
fucking.
DJ YT pad.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like, I already knew that shit, and I usually don't have shit to do, so I'm like, I already knew that. You know how the shows get on the day.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. If I'm gonna be the one in charge of that shit, I'm not gonna batallar. So literally, we go make a photo for everybody. I call Brainwash. I'm like, hey, bro, what do you use to DJ these? What do you use? What program can I get? Or how can I do this? He's like, he told me a program for DJing. I get that program. He just told me, okay, you could do this. I'm like, okay, bet, yes, sabes. And then I had the other homie link up. He's a producer, so I had him link up with every artist. And I was telling him, I told him, hey, I'm gonna pay you, or you want some weed, but
For half an hour.
but okay, do me a favor. He's like, what's up? I'm like, okay, every artist is gonna go to you, send you their songs, and kind of tell you set. So they'll send them to me, and I'll send them to you, and let's lock everybody in and have them ready. So shout out to homie, he got them all ready for us and shit.
Yeah.
So like, luckily, it was a bitch though, getting everybody. I got to be nagging them and shit. Like, nigga, it's for you, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. That's the worst, bro. When you're like hitting them up like a week before, hey, send them in. Oh, I got you. I got you a day before. Hey, where do I send them? Like, bro, ya tienes todo. Just scroll up, bro. Ahí está el email que te maté a la verga. Y que no mames.
What's the worst experience DJing a show that you say you've had before?
The
when
worst.
When it comes to artists.
I mean, not really too much when it comes to artists. One, not what to say worst experience, but my controller. I was having nobody really knows because it started working. But
that counts though as worst experience. Though. I'm not saying with people or anything.
Yeah, like I was at White Rhino and I had I think it was when I had brought one of the artists from out of town, and my controller. Usually I don't mess with it. I just use it to put it in the closet, ready to go. But for some reason, the left channel wasn't working and only the right. So I'm like, bruh. It's like I don't want to mix all night with this little ass mouse and the laptop, and
Yeah, and
like
then
it's gonna suck ass, bro. And it wasn't working, dog, and it wasn't
oh, so you would
working
have to manually with the mouse
with the
going.
mouse. Yeah, and I was like, no, no, I was tripping. I told my
Have you done
girl,
it before?
huh?
Have you done that
Yeah, bro.
before?
But back in the day when I was broke, couldn't afford a controller, dog. I was just mixing it with my laptop, bro.
I got
So,
mouse.
yeah, dog, fuck it. So I was
I
like,
must be
fuck,
gnarly.
fuck, fuck. So, man, I did the Nintendo Switch, took out the cable, blew on it and everything, and it still didn't work. And I was like, man, what the fuck? Until I like finally resetted it, and I saw one of my pitches on the tempo was really low. So I put it back up and everything, and reset it again, and then it just started
What
working.
the fuck?
And I was like, damn, maybe it was because the pitch thing was super low. Maybe it was taking too long to play it, or it was delaying and it wasn't
Okay.
playing it or something. Porque no salía ni la signal. But then it started working, and I was like, bro, I was
And
like,
how long did it take you for? How long time wise was that whole?
like 15 minutes, but it seemed like an hour, nigga. Like I was like, fuck. Last time I go, okay, it's gonna be the cable that I need. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be
Hey,
here.
that's the worst, right? Like
Yeah,
when you're
like
looking for something, you gotta do something. You're moving real
yeah. I
fast
was
with,
already like
and
telling her
everybody's
like,
just waiting or like
yeah,
looking.
like.
But you're right,
So
Verguista.
what I was doing, I was just letting that track kind of like die out and just playing it again on the same channel real quick, and then just like I said, fuck it, I'll put like a mini mix real quick so I can figure this shit out, you
And
know.
sure enough, it started.
Yeah, and it started working, bro. But I was like, damn, like the whole night there was barely like fucking like 9:20, 9:30. Like fuck, imagine the whole fucking 5 hours and shit.
No, but la otra vez pasó que something similar, not similar to that, but we had a show. And this is the first time I ever did anything like that. I've honestly, bro, like I know about music and I've seen it a lot how they DJ, and I've kind of had an idea because I know you used to go back in the day the raves back in like
Yeah,
2012,
yeah,
2013, back in high school and shit. So I have an idea like when DJ Ben was around and shit. But
yeah, yeah.
my homie got too drunk too early,
Oh,
so he didn't want to be behind the DJ thing doing it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like you're the one that does this shit. This is your job. Do it. Like I mean, like not in that way, but like I mean, if I were like drunk, but I got one thing that I do and that I'm like that everyone knows that I'm known for, like I would manage to do it or be
yeah.
doing it. But I was like, man, but shout out to the homie though. I don't remember what happened. Se fue, or he got in the crowd and started chilling. I don't know. He just started turning up with people and shit.
Like,
So there I was behind the DJ, kind of like just trying to do stuff, change the song because some people didn't have them like already in the
mhm.
mix, just going back and forth. But simple shit, nothing too crazy at all. Something anybody can do.
Yeah, anybody
But
can play Plume, but it's like about like reading the crowd. It's like when you know, like
yeah,
they're there.
but like I'm kind of like you. I have more idea. Like since I've been to events, I kind of have an idea of what sounds
Hmm.
cool, when they should be like
Yeah,
rap,
because like
like when they should
it
be rapping
matters a
like
lot how you curate it, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Because you can be like, nah, I think this artist will go dope after this one,
And
this
if
one,
I
and
and
this
I know
one.
their songs, so I know some hard ass parts, like in some parts that they're singing, like
Yeah.
you could do something to give it like whatever.
Hmm.
So I remember, and then I would lower and shoot like little shit, and it was getting more lit. And the homie was like, "Hey, that's what's up." Since then, with that homie DJ man, he always tells me, "Nah, you're good, you got it."
Yeah,
Every time,
vamos
with
a pistear acá.
for whatever, whenever he already has that confidence in me that he's like, "You're good, way you got it, you can handle it." I'll be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah," because basically I was in a
Yeah,
position
yeah,
where I had
era,
to.
era tu replacement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically I had to do it at one point
to
and
back
basically
up.
pick it up. But it's cool, but I like it too. Though. So I guess you
Yeah.
gotta like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, for
I guess you
sure.
gotta kind of be like someone that que te interesa,
No, yeah.
or you're wanting to do it. Because at the end of the day, it was like the show that I was putting together, and I wanted to be badass, and I want someone to be like helping the artist be
Hmm.
looking good and shit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So I'll just fucking do it. What would you say? When did you even start making music, bro?
I started making it back in
When did
like
this music thing start? What was the first thing? DJ, when was the first thing?
yeah, like I think well I always had love for it, but I didn't know that I had love for it to like make it like a I guess like a career like in high school, like I didn't know how to make music or nothing, but I would always slang in CDs, bro. Like that's what people knew me for. Oh, el guy con CDs. So I would
Pero
always
what
do
kind of
like
CDs?
burn CDs, bro. Like you couldn't really like get songs and shit back in the day. Like I'm talking about
Yeah.
back in the day, I'm talking
No,
oh
I
05,
remember. I
bro,
remember.
oh 06 type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
No, no, no. I
people
remember. I
will give me,
remember.
I'll tell them custom list, $5 a CD, or I'll give you basically what's popping on the radio for $3. So they'll be like, number, just give me the newest shit up $3 or $5, and they'll give me rock or whatever they wanted. En toda la noche, güey, en pinche Frost, LimeWire, la verga, que mi mom con, ya paga ese pedo, se ve en el teléfono, porque tenía el pinche dado en,
But you were
dog.
actually doing that shit.
Yeah, bro, like that was my full-time job during high school. Like people was
Yeah.
slang chips and shit. I was slanging CDs, nigga. So like
And it went well,
after,
and it went well for you.
yeah, bro. I mean, I was making almost 30, 50 bucks a week,
People
you
were like,
know,
yeah,
bagging shit.
that's
So
cool because if people don't take care of it, they gotta come back for another one.
exactly, you know, and shit.
The
So
CD
like,
scratches, like I know
yeah,
how,
or they wanted a new one,
or
you
they leave it
know.
in someone else's
Yeah.
car.
Well,
Remember that
no,
shit?
no, but not even that.
Oh,
Someone's car. Back in the day, you knew the party was a party when they would book a DJ. Hey, don't do they have a DJ nowadays, bro? You need a DJ for everything. But back in the day, bro,
for
like
everything, right?
back in the day,
Hasta
you
pa'
will go to
tocar
a
tu
party
bebida.
and the DJ was a 5 CD changer, fucking Sony, fucking
Yeah.
big ass like system, and everybody would bring a badass CD, put it in one of the 5 slots, and then just let it play, and it'll start playing the five
Yeah,
CDs, you
I
know.
remember that shit. That was crazy.
Yeah, bro. So some of the CDs had like, everybody wanted to see who
And
had the best CD
hey,
with the
but they
bumpy
were still the
song and
DJs
shit.
were still charging like $100 and shit.
Oh, sí, pero
They're still
yo
charging
nunca,
that.
casi nunca fui a parties donde sí había DJs ya hasta el último, pero like I guess that was like a little introduction of me wanting to like do music but not really know about it.
Hey,
And so,
I remember I went to a party once. My bad, to interrupt you.
no, you're good.
The DJ had a whole book with
Oh, yeah,
whole
de todos los
book
CDs,
with little
yeah, le
CDs,
dicen el Bible,
bro. And
el Bible.
I didn't think about it at that time, and I've never thought about it. But now that I think about it, you would actually choose one, and I guess you would play it.
Yeah.
But it was not like I don't know. That's weird, right? I
No,
guess.
camarada, se le dicen
So
el
so a DJ
Bible.
would be who you
Pinche
just
Bible,
you
la
have to just
verga.
hoard a bunch of music, right? Or
Yeah,
have it on
chingos
deck.
en CD, en deck. Pues antes eran crates y luego se fue el Bible, que es el que
Sí,
dicen
sí.
los CDs.
Ese
Y
mero.
luego se fue
That
USBs.
was crazy where they had like the ones of the cards, like the
Yeah,
slips with
así, güey,
shingles.
así.
You would just go look around. It'd be funny because they'd be like, oh, like the hip hop. They show you like all they had at the very back or something. Because there was a
Sí,
lot of Mexican music,
yeah.
country and
Todas
shit.
las agarras en la pulga también. Que
I,
tenían los pinches data CDs con chingos de songs y todo.
I cheated. So you were in that era when you were actually doing like whenever you started
Yeah,
the
well,
music, or ya
that era,
estaba.
basically, I got inspired by we had done a rave at a homie's ranch back in the day, there by Palmview, por la Benson, pero por la Watson. Towards the very end, había un baseball field donde
Hell yeah.
hacíamos raves.
A lot of people know about them shit.
Yeah, bro. So
A lot of people still
I
remember
was
them
one of the
shits.
organizers, the main ones that would throw them, bro, back in the day there. So with the homie Joe and chingos de otros homies that would do it. So we had booked a DJ. Like fuck it, we'll book a DJ, just throw a party and charge $5 per car or whatever, you know.
Per person.
Yeah, or that were like per car para que se vinieran chingos de
Sí,
people
sí.
en el car, ¿me entiendes?
And it was the most popping DJ at the time, or no?
No, bro, that's the thing that we didn't even know who, bro. So we just got a fucking quinceañera DJ dude to top it off. So we're like, hey, just play electronic cool shit, bro. He was just like, he was good, but he was playing like LMFAO and all this shit. I was like, okay, like that was popping, dog, but like we need some underground bangers. This is a rave, dog. You know what I'm saying?
The shit that doesn't have no lyrics.
See, so I was like, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? So a homie,
we don't need to hear no lyrics.
yeah, a homie was there and he's like, hey, bro, I got a laptop on home. You think I can plug in real quick or what? I was like, nigga, bring something because now I don't want this nigga
The only thing
to
at the
leave.
time is your homie probably didn't have the equipment because at that time, well, there was
Yeah,
not
so el
much
homie
of-
nomás tenía el puro program, el virtual DJ. So like, bro, bring it, bro. He was actually just playing it with his mouse, bro. Like I was telling you, bro, he was playing some bangers because he would listen to like Blend and shit.
So he was playing
So
what he was listening to.
He was already. I was like, oh, I bet this is the kind of like music.
Yeah.
So then I kind of saw how he
You're
was
like,
controlling.
yes, thumbs up. No,
Yeah,
the
like I
eggs.
kind of saw how he was controlling the crowd, bro. With from over here, and I was like, bro, that's powerful, dog. Like this motherfucker's controlling all these motherfuckers, dog. So like, I want to learn how to do this shit. So I just got the program and I started I started asking people, started asking chingos of people, and then I got myself a little
And you would use
controller.
the songs that you were downloading off LimeWire and shit.
Yeah, to kind of
You
basically.
could have the files. Right?
Yeah, what I
love.
love doing, bro, is searching for music. Like I'm a pretty good like. I can tell this song is gonna be good, like, and I would, bro. That's how I found the Oro before. He was Tonic back in the day.
Yeah, I remember.
So
I remember when he was Tonic, but I don't remember. I wouldn't listen to his music. I probably heard like.
So I would have messaged with him and everything, bro. Like super cool. We became cool friends, dog. And then they brought him one time back in the day. I think it was Skyline Promotions that are like crazy, like little like like swimming pool thing. I don't know where it was at, bro. But dude, they brought
Some
him
some random ass shit.
random. It wasn't even too much people, maybe like 30, 40 people, dog. First time, and I told him like, yo, bro, how was it? Bro, this nigga told me he came in a bus, my nigga. That's how you know how hungry you are for this shit, bro. He came in a bus from Cali, dog,
From Cali.
to Texas, my nigga, in a
No
bus.
mames.
He made 7 songs, bro, on the bus, and he opened up with a song he fucking did on the bus, bro,
So
and he fucking killed it, bro. Yeah, on the way back, he finished more, and he released the album a week later
that
off the
was
trip, bro.
that was before 2011.
That was like around 2009,
Okay,
2010.
okay.
Like he was tonic without the exclamation mark.
Just regular.
You know, regular tonic, and then he changed it to tonic exclamation mark, and then he changed it to the oral,
Yeah.
and that's when everything changed and everything, bro. But like I basically went to all of them when he was here, and then I moved out. I got to open up for him one time when Jerry Leal brought him down.
Here in
I think to at the ice.
okay.
I heard it was on.
That was in 2011, right? No.
That was too. I need to check the flyer what day it was because I think I DJ with the homie Freddy.
Shout out el perrillo Jerry Leal.
Ñau, el pinche el ninja.
Hey, it's real easy to. Yeah, you just gotta be about it, but from there you just started fucking being the DJ for all the parties. Bro.
Sí, nomás me fui de ahí. Mira, como esta una también que vino aquí, el 2012. Esta que era en 2012. A ver, ¿cuál era otro? Mira, era este fue, güey, mira. Aquí está el Kid Cali, Freddie B. Cuando no dice cuándo era, Dad, pero dice did a lineup. Yeah, 2012, bro. May 2012. So yeah, bro, it's crazy though. It was a badass show at the old Ice House. That's where it was at, bro.
That's La Once, no?
Yeah, that's where La Once is at. No, the Once is right to the right of it. The Ice House was in the corner, like in the middle corner.
I went once to see a DJ there.
June 14th. Yeah, June 14th.
But I never went as a grown up though, like to actually drink or party there. I remember someone was selling drugs in that club though.
The what?
I remember someone was selling drugs in that club though.
Shit, any club.
I wasn't old enough to drink, you know,
Yeah.
but they were allowing minors because of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot who the fucking performer was. Some fucking.
You're talking about, I think, Bass Hunter.
Probably.
That's when I opened up for him too, but I had my cast in my leg, bro.
Huh?
I had a cast in my leg, and
Were you
Jerry's
sitting
like,
down, or-
Jerry, no, standing up. Jerry's like, bro, you gonna be able to do it? I'm like, bro, fuck it, I'm not gonna say no to this shit, dog. Fucking, I got up with my fucking casting con una pinche pata de otro cast, todo así. I'm on a slide. That was dope, bro. Bass Hunter was a
They
badass
were
show
definitely
too.
selling drugs in that bitch, but I remember we weren't able to drink though. I think we were still like 16 years old.
Hey, puro what?
The fuck is that?
Pues ya sabes lo que es enfrente y lo what. Pues si no puede hacer drink, ya sabes.
Puras waters.
Hey, puras aguas y orange juice y
Hey,
Vicks.
Y cigarros.
Sheesh. Puro Camp Crush.
Nah, I never got to get into the cigarette things though.
Nah, yo casi, it's crazy. I got into that after when I moved to Austin. A lot of people will smoke a lot over there. And I went from, hey, let me have one to, hey, let me have one to, fuck, I got a pack.
Or you want one? You want one? Or
Hey,
I got
like,
you.
hey, fuck. Nah, recently, ya tengo como 3 years without smoking. Gracias a Dios.
Oh, yeah. And what was the move to Austin for? What were you doing out there?
For music, bro.
You were working on music, or you were going to school out there?
I'm going to school because I got really into music, and I was like, man, fuck all these fucking degrees that I want to chase over here. Like, I want to just do music. Fuck it. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do music.
What were you doing before that? Or what were you
I had gone. I wanted to be. I went for teaching, and then I was like, like first semester, they're like, you need a 16-page report. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I dropped out, bro, just because of that, bro, because I didn't want to do a 16-page fucking essay, dog. And then I went to the people are like, oh, there's a lot of money in physical therapy, and you only need 2 years, and this and that. So I went to physical therapy. First semester, they're like, oh, you need to know all these bone names. I'm like, hell, no, I don't remember that shit. I dropped out. I didn't drop out. I changed major, and then I went to.
I need hands-on shit.
Yeah, I went to business administration. Well, that was pretty cool because learning business and numbers, and I like math, you know. So I was learning a little bit about it, but through all that shit, I was going through all the DJing phase, the partying, and then that's when I met the homie Freddy. Shout out to homie Freddy. He's the one that introduced me to FL Studio. So we're like an FL Studio like 9, bro, and he's like, hey, this is how you make beats, carnal, and boom, 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 and we'll play them at the parties way. Like, oh, fuck yeah. Like, that was like, bro, I want to learn how to do this shit and maybe go something else with it.
Hell
So, bro, like,
yeah.
I think I searched something and then they fucking hit me up real quick, like, hey, pues this and that, check out your financial aid and this and that, and I don't know, and pues you already did your. That's when I had barely completed my 2 year basics, que es lo más te dan en las socios de los
No,
pinches
sí, sí,
basics
sí, sí, sí.
nomás, and
You
they're
had
like,
actually already finished it.
yeah, so I just
Well, that's
needed my 2
good.
years from my main one.
Yeah.
So and they hit me up and de volada me periquearon, me enseñaron fotos del pinche estudio. Y dije, oh, de aquí soy, a la verga, where you at? I need to come home.
On my way.
Sí.
Where am I gonna stay
Yeah,
at?
bro,
Where
like
am I gonna sleep
at
at?
that
What the
time I thought I
fuck?
was old, moving out of my mom's, but I was kind of like still young. I had barely turned like 22. So I went by myself. We're on through homie. We went to the capital of Texas, la verga, pa Austin, güey.
Austin,
So
hell
that's
yeah.
crazy because that's when I started going to school. And as I was going to school, bro, learning all this shit, at one time, it was when I used to blaze. So we went to a homie's garage. We were just blazing, making beats. Yeah, había otro homie allí también. And we're all just smoking, making beats. I don't know what we were talking about. And the homie goes, ah. And I was like, but hey, where you from, dog? And he's like, from far. Oh, like, man, shut the fuck up. ¿Qué onda? And he's like, pues, ¿qué onda, wey? Oh, like, dude, we connected. We said 9% ended up being Purple K, bro.
Oh
The homie
shit.
Joey ended up meeting him over there at the school that I had. We both
Damn.
went to the same
That nigga
school.
from las Milpas or some shit, no?
Is it far?
Before.
Yeah, the far. So, like,
Shout out Narco Wave.
yeah, dog. So
Purple K.
that's crazy, dog. So, like, after that, like, we clicked up over there. I think we graduated the same year, if I'm not mistaken, like 2016.
Oh, that's dope.
So I graduated over there with my bachelor's, and I stayed working 2 more years, and then they were gonna remodel the whole hotel I was working at. So it's gonna take like a 1 year renovation and all this shit. But I already had gotten into like debt and all this shit with a whole bunch of stuff. So I was like, you know what? When they remodel that 1 year, I'm gonna move back home, stay at my mom's, pay off some debt, and go back kind of like debt free. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But bro, I got here. I was like, let me make a little studio because I need to make music. So I made it in a little room on the side of my mom's crib. And then it was the first time I finally worked with Tavo, nigga.
Oh,
Cause
okay. Hell
nigga,
yeah.
everybody thinks that me and Tavo met during music, but we met at a Domino's, nigga. We worked both at the Domino's.
They're in
So,
Peñitas or.
Nombre there on Brian
Oh, okay, yeah.
on
By the expressway.
and an expressway,
Oh, that's
yeah.
next to Texas Roadhouse now? Yeah.
Yeah, right there, bro. Like Brian on the expressway. So he was one of the ones that would take the calls. And I was one of the drivers, and he would tell me, "Hey, bro, pues ya hago reggaeton and this and that." Like, bro, I'm barely getting into
Music in
music, yeah, and
general.
shit. So that's when I moved out, and we're always just in contact, bro, real cool. And then when I came back, I'm like, "Hey, bro, pues I'm barely gonna start learning how to record, but
And
I already know,
produce and all that shit.
all the everything that I've
Yeah.
learned. Now I just need to put it to work." And he's like I got you, bro, just come and record, that way I can, like,
Have an
basically have
idea.
like the practicing going. And he will come, and him, Ambition, and his brother, they will come. And then I started getting like one client, and then two, and then it just kind of like started rolling. And I was like, damn, like now I'm kind of like getting a lot of people that I need to move out. And then that's when I started working at Guitar Center and at a radio station for a little bit. It was a Guitar Center. I made chingos of people, you
This
know
is
what I
like
mean?
what, 2018, 2019?
Yeah, like 28 mid 2018, starting 2019.
Shout out to homie Tavo was putting in that work.
Yeah, dog. So that's actually
Check
where
out.
back in my mom's crib on that little studio is where we recorded the vocals for La Mano, bro.
Oh,
So
okay.
that is like a crazy story too.
So
You know what I mean?
tiene chingos the time.
Yeah. So I mean that song barely came out last year, but it was recorded at my mom's old place over there in Palmview, dog. I recorded in Palmview because it's a hit.
So he never re-recorded it.
I think we recorded it, sent it. It was all done, and then when we went back to Mexico, he re-recorded it like in certain pieces again
Just
in Mexico.
just added some bump to it.
Yeah, just to add
Added
like
yeah.
some stuff to it, and his brother recorded a little break in Mexico
Oh,
and
so his
stuff.
brother was part of that song too.
Yeah, so brother es el que tiene el little intro y el que dice el little break, cuando dice, espérate, para todas las mujeres que solteras, dice, a mí me gustan las flacas, las gordas. That's all one of his other
Oh,
brother
okay,
that says
okay.
that part.
I thought it was him too.
No, it's his brother.
They kind of sound alike. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, his brother just has like a deeper
It's like
tone.
fucking up my eye, bro. It's fucking bright. Nah, that's dope. So that's how that I met that
No
one,
llores, cuz.
right?
No, but from there, bro, like that's when I met Arnold, and Arnold's like, yo, bro, like I'll help you invest to get
Arnold's
like
from
a
Mission too.
Arnold's from Edinburgh, dog.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
like that, I met him in Guitar Center too, and just recently he released he re-promoted the song Smile, and all of a sudden I'm like, yo, that's the first song we ever worked on. Like I met him through Guitar Center. He sent me a song, and then I mixed it, and he liked it, and we started working from there. And shout out to fucking Arnold, bro, my
Shout out
motherfucking brother, dog.
ATP.
Yeah,
Shout out to
dog.
homie
So
ATP.
he was the one that was kind of pushing me, like, yo, dog, like I got you. I'll help you out to get like an actual space somewhere that we don't have to like bring like a lot of like people that you might not know, might not feel comfortable to your mom's
To
gonna
your
like, yeah,
crib.
that's me too, you know,
Would your
because
mom be cool with it or not?
yeah, she was cool with it, but like sometimes they'll go really late, you know what I'm saying? Even though like it's an outside kind of room, it was still
Yeah.
kind of like below where they were at. So I was like, nah, me put my headphones.
It's still
They'll
under the
go.
same. It's still under the same light bill.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, no, hombre, separate.
So-
So as me fui para el otro lado, que
You know what
estaba
that
ahí,
means?
yeah, close to downtown, and I had that space for a year, bro. And that space is like super like
Is that one that was in the plaza
yeah, it was like a little plaza one, yeah,
where you were selling merch and shit?
yeah, exactly that
That's
one.
dope.
That one was dope because I literally got it February 14th, 2020, I
I
believe.
guess I had already either met of you or heard of you through probably Tabo around that time
Yeah,
already.
because that time when I had it there,
That's
like
the
I
time
literally,
that's the time that I first heard of you or met you or
yeah,
like
that's the
kind of
time
know
when
about
COVID
you.
hit, bro. So it's
Whenever,
crazy
because I
because
remember that he would post pictures when he was going to this
yeah,
because you had the door with the logo on the outside.
yeah,
Right?
exactly that one. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
exactly.
badass. That was a badass
Yeah.
little spot and
So
shit.
that was basically kind of like the living room in this place all in one, you know.
Oh, okay.
So that one,
Estaba grande.
yeah, it's a pretty big. It was like 900 square feet. Like it was a pretty big room.
That was dope.
So what I had there is I got it like on the 14th of February, and then like in March, fucking everything closes down. So I'm like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Dang.
so all that time it was basically just like I would just sleep there, bro. Like I was like just making music. No, I didn't have no neighbors, so which was badass because that's the reason why I had
Okay.
to leave and didn't resign my lease because they were the voila, hey, the music, the music, the music. And here, bro, like I really don't got
So when
nobody.
the neighbors came back, that's when they started bitching about it.
Yeah, they were already kind of bitching about it before, you know. And now it's like, when then everybody came back, I like fuck. I had to mix really late, like after 7 p.m. because they would leave like at 6. But now it's like now because I like to mix in the mornings when I'm like fresh. Boom, cafecito, y
Before you
vámonos.
get on Facebook and shit.
Yeah, now pues I'm already on Facebook, just taking up shit.
That's one thing. When I record music, I have to like if I know I'm gonna record that day, I try to stay off social media and shit.
Oh yeah, like my phone I put it on the side
just
when I'm
jam-
recording on
I just jam
silent y
out.
todo.
I'll just jam out and fucking watch highlights from the day before
Yeah,
and just chill, smoke, clean up a little bit, and
yeah.
start a session after that. But once I start getting on Facebook and I start seeing a bitch that wants money in her cash app or a nigga that got too drugged to that before and shit,
Busted
or one of my
newspaper.
homies on busted, or one of my homies on busted or something. It's like, damn. After that, yeah, I don't even want to make music anymore.
Yeah, he counts for Waterbury.
I gotta go bail my homie out and shit. Session's over, guys.
We need to make a hit for him to get him out there.
Right. Now we gotta record. Have you seen when they do those phone calls and they record the vocals through the gel phone?
Oh yeah.
I know Pop
Was it-
Smoke song. There's one that he does. I don't know with who the fuck, Rowdy Red Bull or some shit like that.
Man, I'll tell you a funny story, dog. I had a homie, bro, caught me like that, right? He wasn't in jail though, right? He was just in another city, right? He's like, bro, it's because I got this idea, dog. He hooked chinging, like, bro. Look, bro, send me the beat, right, bro? He started rapping it from the phone, and I was recording him like that, right? And then I mixed it, whatever, right? And then I sent it to him, and he's like, damn, nigga, it sounds bad, but can you take can you take off the telephone effect you put on? Entonces, pendejo.
Nigga,
Dije, güey, this nigga sober, dog. No te pases de verga. I was like, what do you mean, dumbass? That's how it sounds. It's a phone, you idiot. He's all like, oh, neta, you can't fix it. I was like, no, me no mames, güey, te posté, verga, güey.
That's what you turned
Like,
in.
nah, pues, I'll just record it when I go back down, bro. I was like, I told you from the start, you clown. I was like, pasó, verga.
Can you take off that telephone effect?
Güey, no mames, güey, se pasó de verga. But a lot of people are recording off their phone now, but it actually sounds pretty good off like an app I think called like BandLab or something. They're like doing like a lot of recordings off their phone like that, and it sounds pretty
Think
dope.
so? You think that works?
But I've heard like little demos recorded like with their phone, and it doesn't sound bad. It sounds pretty decent.
At that point, you just gotta know how to produce a little bit. have an
Yeah.
idea of what you want to do, or is it as simple as like one of the
No
homies?
sé, because I have myself have not seen how it is, but I've heard of people use the phone and stuff, and they send
It's
me like little demos where they recorded it through
uh,
the phone, and I'm like, hey, bro, it doesn't sound too bad if you're just doing it off the phone. You know what I mean?
what they should do is just record the vocals dry and send it
Try
to you.
and send them. Yeah, exactly. That's usually what I would tell them. Just send me the dry vocals and stuff like that.
That's what I like to do. I like to record some dry vocals and then make a beat after that.
Hmm.
Play that shit, and have the producer go make a beat, kind of like matching up
To
those
match
vocals. And
that. Yeah,
hell yeah, that's crazy. So this place, how long have you been in this studio, more or less? You already passed a year,
yeah. I think with 2 years
2 years. Well, when is it? When is it gonna be the third year? Third year. What's the anniversary of this studio?
in March
Of next year. So acabas de
next
cumplir
year.
los 2 years.
Yeah, I think you have 2 years already here. Yeah,
And more or less, how many artists have you said you've had in here in total in the past 2 years?
maybe like over 50. Like different artists.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think like over 50, like in and out, or ones that come regularly, but like think like a little bit like different. Like I recorded like a large amount of people. So that's why like I'm getting that to a point where like I'm either stay recording or I figure out like another lane to take
yeah,
that is not recording.
or you finish up some fucking projects that you have. How more or less how long do you take to turn in projects?
I try to do less than a week.
Doesn't know.
Sometimes I do it in a day.
So he won't have you waiting. Guys.
Yeah, I
He
usually
won't have you guys waiting a month, 2 months.
Nah, hell no. I don't like doing that. Nah. So I think a week is a good time frame. If I'm not busy, I'll do it by the next day. You have it. But that's if you just came with a beat and you recorded your
Yeah,
vocals. But now if you want me like all the custom beat, the custom vocals, and all that, it takes a while. Especially if it's like a whole custom beat, I like to take my time with it. Like if
yeah.
you're like if you don't got no rush to it, like now, all right, give me like 2 weeks,
You
three
vibe out
weeks
to it. You jam out to it.
jam
Something
out
that
to it.
you.
I export it, I jam, and then I go outside, I hear it, and then come back again. But usually, I'm already kind of like used to the speakers and how the room sounds. So, or actually, when it's out, it kind of sounds good already.
Okay.
And then I have the reference speakers too. When I can reference the little speakers there, so I use that a lot, and it helps out because those are more mid frequencies.
Then you hear it one time on your phone and shit.
Yeah, on the phone you can just tell real quick if the song might have a lot of reverb.
Yeah.
You can tell on the phone, especially if there's like a lot of stacks, you can hear it. If you can't hear the 808 on the phone too, you can test it like that. You have to just. It's weird because sometimes you gotta even dirty the 808 a lot to your like point. Like fuck, like I don't want it like that. I want it more clean, but just have to blend it like somehow so it can come
At,
out a little bit on the
at that
phone.
point, throw them on the studio monitors. At that point, start working on it and shit.
Yeah, so that's what I do. Just trying to like just make sure everything is sounding good everywhere. But I mean, it's hard, bro, to get it like that. I'm just still learning. I still want to learn. Like I already booked another couple of hours for a mix engineer that I book hours for. I try to do it like once a month.
You go practice it. Someone that teaches you,
Yeah,
and you don't. It's locally here.
no, it's
Where you?
online.
Oh, okay. That's dope.
So he does a pretty good deal for me usually. So I usually try to book 4 hours a month with him.
Yeah. One time, my homie Biko,
Hmm.
he did that shit, and he booked the when he bought the program Ableton.
Hmm.
He actually booked some sessions because he didn't really know how too much about producing and shit. But the closest person that they were offering was in Austin,
Hmm.
like a pro, like I guess a professional, like 2 hours a day. I think it was like for 4 days, 2 hours each day for 4 days, and he would teach you like the basics or what you wanted to learn.
Hmm.
And it was someone that was teaching them like that, some professional and shit. It was pretty dope.
That's dope.
I didn't get to go. I would chill, smoking the Airbnb, just chill,
Yeah.
go exploring Austin. Anyway, man, funny shit, bro. I was I had no weed with it,
Hmm.
so I was like, fuck it. This guy was in a studio session, and you know Austin. Austin's crazy with it.
Yeah, you can just ask the bellman at the hotel, nigga. They know where all the weed's at.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what happened to me before I even moved there.
Nah.
I went up there with some homies and we're like, bro, we need to find some weed. And then we saw some white dude with kind of like dreads as a bellman at a hotel. Bro, that nigga smokes, bro. We told him, yeah, how much you want, bro? He said he'll be here like in an hour. Dude, I literally give it to the bellman. Bellman gave it to me, and then we made the transaction with the bellman. I was like,
In an
yeah.
hour.
Yeah, bro, quick, dog. I was like, damn, he probably was him, dog. He just saying an hour so I can desviarnos a la.
Nah, there was a barbershop close by, like walking distance.
Yeah.
So I'm walking towards that way. Boom, I'm like on a main road. It was actually we were staying in our Airbnb by the University of Austin.
Oh, by Riverside
So yeah, because
or
I could see,
I.
because I saw a lot of kids walking there. We were close to like you could see the school.
Oh no, you're right. Like in the center of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like by the because it's like kind of like by the expressway or something.
Yeah, it's right off.
So, but I was on the other side of it. So kids were walking, were going into the expressway to go walk to it, you know.
Mhm.
And it was all over there. And when I was where I was at, they were like where the food and the corner stores were and shit. And there was a barber shop like 7 minutes away, walking distance. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ask somebody in the barber shop.
Yeah.
They have to know, or I'll get a haircut or something, and I'll ask the barber shop, the
Yeah.
barber, hey, you know where I can get some butter shit, you know. I'm talking to him and shit. I'm walking away. I get into the neighborhood. The barber shop's down the street, and there's a two negatives way right there, like in the car in their house. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna ask them. And then so I'm walking, boom. I do it on purpose. So I walk a little bit past them, and I turn around. I'm like, yo, and they're like, was like he's already rolling a blunt. I was like, y'all know. I asked them, y'all know where the barber shop is at? But I already kind of knew because I already had been googling and I already know where I was
Yeah.
going. I'm like, by any chance, y'all know where I could go get a haircut, like a barbershop nearby? They were like, oh yeah, right here down the street. But it was where I was going.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh okay, badass and shit. I'm like, nah, I appreciate it. So I take like 2-3 steps. I'm like, oh hey, by the way, y'all know where to get some weed? That guy's like, oh, some what? I'm
Right
like,
here.
yeah, wait. I'm like, some weed. I'm like, I'm looking for like an eighth or something. I'm not from here. I'm staying in an Airbnb. I'm just here for the weekend. He's like, yeah, bro, I got you. Hop in the car. I get in the car with this nigga just reaches over, scale, baggies,
Hell yeah.
big ass jar of weed. Or he had platinum kush or platinum cookie. I was like, yeah. He's like, how much you need? I'm like, well, what you got it for? He's like, I'll do like 25 an eighth. I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll take like an eighth.
Yeah.
I was only gonna be there for a couple of days. And at the time I was
Yeah,
smoking
that's
too
the
much.
thing, bro. Like, you know, going to Austin, the drugs like cheaper, 25, 30, and 80. Like, bro,
And this was like 2
it gets
years ago, a
expensive
year and a
after a
half, like a
while.
year and a half, 2 years ago. But and then I'll chill with. I just started walking back to the Airbnb. I didn't even go.
Todo reñudo para atrás. I found weed, though.
Yeah, I didn't even go to the barbershop, bro. Straight up, I just turned around, went walking right back to where I was going to. Like, I didn't, has no questions. He didn't say shit. He was all like, all right, man. Me pasó su number. And later on, I went to Austin again. I linked up with him again after that. Because I saved his number under ATX, something, whatever the fuck. And then
Plug.
So next time I'm in Austin, I'm like Googling, I'm like looking for a number and I see ATX. I'm like, oh, this is that nigga.
Yeah.
So boom. I'm like, yo, what up? He's like, yo, what up, Pat? And I guess he had saved my number because I told him in that moment. I was showing him like my Instagram or something. And so he had saved my number. So yeah, he's like, yo, what up, Pat? He's like, I guess I have your number saved. I'm like, yeah, bro, I guess I had your number saved too. I just hit you up only one time.
Yeah.
That time when we linked up. He's like, yeah, bro, what's up? Like, we out here. He was like at a club and shit when I met him up and shit to just get some butt and shit. But pretty dope. Like, I was lit as fuck. He was like, yeah, pull up. We got bottles. We got it all. Pull up. You trying to smoke? We smoking in the club and shit. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's the crazy part about Austin, bro. You can be smoking like literally like next to cops, kind of, and they don't really tell you anything. Yeah, it's weird. Like it's kind of like semi legal over there in a sense. Like the crazy story too about that, because when I moved with the mentality like, oh, weed is sold like, you know, fucking all your parents is like marijuana and gateway drugs and all this shit, right? And dude, I get over there, nigga, my teachers look like they smoke weed. Like everybody, like it was like hippie town, bro. Like,
you
you
were
know,
over there in 2016?
no, I was over there since 2012, bro, 2013.
Oh, okay.
So it was like everybody was just smoking weed like everywhere. So then I'm like, okay, we want to go to Reggae Fest, you know, or whatever. And we're like, ours were all like idiots, and we're like, I wonder if we can actually they'll let us smoke weed. Bro, we weren't even at the park, nigga, and we can smell the weed, dog. It was like dank, and we're like, yup. They let us. We're all like little kids, like, yo, we're gonna smoke in public, bro. We went there, bro. We're fucking like smoking. There was fucking people walking around with trays, my nigga, with fucking grams of this shit. Hey, you want to buy some weed and everything, nigga? People selling mushrooms, like, but there were like people with trays, dude, walking around, like, and there was cops there and everything, bro. Like, so it's kind of like it's semi-legal as long as you know fucking be just blowing it in their face, kind of shit. But
you're not fucking around.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, have you gone to Reggae Fest?
I've never gone to one,
bro. It's fucking crazy. It's dope, bro. It's dope as fuck.
It still exists.
Yeah, they goes. I mean, we call it Reagan Fest, but it's the 420. It's like around that a time,
Okay,
like
so
a
it just
420.
basically it just passed
Yeah, yeah.
around
It
the time
just passed, but
420.
like, bro, it's fucking badass. It's badass. It's at a park. I think it's Zoker Park. I could be wrong, but it's right there on time. It's like a
Nah,
little bridge right there in the little
Austin's
corner.
another vibe, bro. Austin's another vibe. I went this past the year, like around October with my homie Millie,
Oh yeah.
and we fucking literally we had to take like a couple blunts or like 3 4 blunts, and we actually went to a Longhorns game.
Oh
But
nice.
we started off like in the middle of Austin, and we just walk. We started walking. Boom, took a cruise, started blazing, and then we get to the university, to where the university's at. I didn't realize that the stadium was right next to the university. We're
Yeah.
walking through the campus and shit. I was like, "Hey, wait, I think we're in a school, because we were like seeing like professors and kids and shit." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit." I'm like, "Nah, nah." Well, we kept smoking, right? But we went to like where the main streets are,
Yeah.
like farther away from the school. And yeah, we went towards the game. Went to the game. After the game, we walked from the game from the stadium all the way to Sixth Street, and we get to Sixth Street, and then we're rolling a blunt. My homie didn't have an ID. I'm like, nah, bro. I think we're chilling. Everyone's chilling. I'm like, let's just walk down Sixth Street and see what's up, bro. We're walking down, bro. Everybody's smoking. You
Yeah.
smell the weed everywhere. Fucking the people that are like the ones that check you and shit into the club or whatever, in whatever bar. There's a bolita, people smoking in groups outside,
Yeah,
right
bro.
outside the door.
It's weird,
I was
bro.
like, what
It's
the
fucking
fuck?
like you feel like
Then
you're in a different place for a little
then there's
bit.
some over here, some motherfucker showing a snake, and someone over here
Yeah.
and someone over here trying to hang on a bar for $200 for 70 minutes,
Y luego
70
todos
seconds.
vergazos acá y todo el pedo.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took.
yeah. I ended up going to a Rainy Street.
Oh, okay. Well, from there we walked to Rainy Street right
Oh
after
yeah, it's a
that.
good walk to Rainy Street if you walk it.
Yeah, but we were smoking a blunt, so
Oh, Dola.
it felt like
We took
nothing.
a cloud. Ah.
Yeah, we were like in the cloud from Dragon Ball Z.
See, both that's exactly the same one I fucking pictured in my head. That's funny,
And
dog.
it was active, bro. Like we were walking through random streets, and there would be like random like bars and clubs and like random sport restaurants and shit.
Mm.
So you would see movement. You would see people in the corner walking, riding the bikes, riding the scooters and
Yeah.
shit. And from there, we went to Rainy Street. Rainy Street, we ended up like at a restaurant where they let this nigga in finally. And I was drinking, and he got some food, and they were still smoking everywhere, bro. And they were showing. It was a day that they were showing the playoffs, like a football game. It was a Sunday
Mm-hmm.
night,
Oh,
Sunday night
badass.
football.
So much chill.
So like there was a one place where outside they had a big screen showing the.
So it was like brunch time or what? Like
Nah, it wasn't the
it
night.
was nighttime, pero
It was
era
like the
tarde.
Sunday night game
Ah, okay,
time
okay,
around that
okay.
time.
Badass, badass.
They were showing like a Tom Brady game and shit. Because
Órale.
the game was like a early game, like a 3 o'clock game.
Mm-hmm.
So the game ended like at 6:30.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, I remember we got to see Nelly
No
perform.
shit. That's dope.
I guess because it was one of the last games or something. I'm not sure. Or every game
Mm-hmm.
they have a performance, and it just happened to be that time it was Nelly.
At the Longhorn game?
Yeah, but it was fucking packed, bro.
Damn, bro, that's fucking crazy,
It was
dude.
packed. I was gonna lie. You just see all the white girls fucking. It's getting hot in here. Quitándose toda la ropa.
So
The very
like
little,
shit. So like,
the very little clothes they had on. Nah, but that shit was dope. But that was my first time going to Longhorns game.
I actually nunca fui a un game.
The Longhorns.
I was just busy working, doing other shit, bro.
I remember some guy was trying to set up finesses for some tickets. But you know how people are. Right?
Yeah.
Like I was like, hey, y'all looking for tickets? He was like, I can get y'all in, and y'all can pay me when we're inside. I was like, damn, what the fuck? He's like, just meet me at the doors when at this certain time. I'm like, I don't know. I told my homie, I don't know about all that, bro. The guy's like, I got you. I'm gonna get you inside. I'm like, hey, wait, if he gets us inside after that, we're taking off. We don't know that nigga. We're in. We're watching the game already.
Yeah.
I don't know this guy. But luckily, my homie ended up selling me, because he goes to school there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up already selling me 2 tickets that I guess he had gotten extra or something. So
Oh, that's
that's the
badass.
only reason why I went, you know,
Yeah.
because he already had purchased some tickets that he wanted to sell them, because he had like I guess 2 family members weren't gonna make it. So I ended up buying those tickets, and it was pretty dope. But they actually won like 37-14 that game.
Oh shit, that was a good game then.
So they were scoring chingos of touchdowns. It was good for
Yeah.
Longhorns,
Yeah.
because they were actually scoring and scoring and
You
scoring.
went to a good game then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the homie Millie had never gone out there, so that was pretty dope. Boston's a trip, bro. They have even dispensaries there, you already know. Nowadays,
Like locally, kind of like local motherfuckers have fucking
But
like
there in the Austin area, where there's
the
some
Austin area. There's already growers that are selling it. They're growing it in the fucking little fucking hills there, bro.
a
Like
lot of it, right? Good stuff and
yeah,
shit.
bro. Like it's like coming like to a point where like they have like little areas where like
It's
they're
basically
growing it.
it's basically a Chapo's hood again, but over here in
Yeah, bitch,
Austin.
mini Colorado. It's like a mini Colorado, bro.
Okay,
In a
yeah.
sense, there, you know.
Cause there was this place, bro, that apparently like it was even looking like a dispensary and shit. It was green. The name of it was like right in between all the clubs and stuff. And the guy was selling like the guy with the straight up told us because we were looking for some edibles, and he told us, look, he's like, for real, I just ran out of the actual THC ones. He's like, but we do have them and shit, so I guess they do sell them.
Oh shit!
I
I
was
fuck
like, I was
it.
like, oh, bad. He's like, I ran out and shit. We're like, nah, it's cool. Fucking like,
Mhm.
we bought some other ones. I don't know what the fuck, but he actually had weed pre rolls, and he's like, yeah, this is the real deal.
Like,
That's what he
yeah,
said. He was like, this is the
it's no
real,
Delta
this is
9.
the real
This is
deal.
a real shit.
And my homie was like, for real, for real? He was like, yeah, I'm not supposed to tell you, but yeah, this is it. And I guess it was because people were buying it when it was selling out and shit. And then
Yeah, I bet.
we got to go to this other place, nothing similar to that shit, but went to a restaurant called Shiba Hut. I don't know if you ever heard of that place.
Nah, it was dope.
It's like a sandwich place, but everything's weed related.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Like the pineapple kush sandwich, or
Mhm.
just be like fucking carne with piña or some shit.
Yeah,
And then
chipastora.
right? And then they put it's called keef on the
Ajá.
menu, but they'll put like the powder, oregano or something
Sí, sí, para que se
for
mire como
flavor
si fuera
though,
para arriba.
and they'll put like it says like oil infused, but it's like just like when you go to Subway when you ask for like some
Mhm.
vinegar and shit.
That's pretty
But it
good.
was just similar to the names and shit of the sandwiches and shit. It was pretty
Mhm.
good. It had some sauce that was green and shit,
Y todo verde a la verga.
and
Cagué verde
there
también.
was a sign where that said, yeah, right. Imagine there was a sign that said if you don't have weed, like don't come in or some shit like that.
Oh, a la verga.
For real, way. And I was telling my homie like, "What can you?" And he's like, "Don't hit the vape in here." I'm like, "Nigga,
¿Y dónde estamos, verga?
nigga, everything's weed here." There was a girl over there like fucking like all highway. They were talking to her. She wasn't even paying attention.
Está bien, loco.
There was over there some nigga just that kept. He was stuck over there like looking at the menu the whole time.
A la verga. Nunca ordenó.
But so you can smell the weed though. Boston's cool.
Yeah, it's dope, bro.
After Austin, that you came over here. Yeah, once you started, what do you think from that time when you first got here to now? The valley scene, the music scene, how has it evolved and shit?
Chingos, bro. Like, yeah, like a lot. Like, you know, just to like name, like, just like Grupo Frontera could be like a big example, bro. Like,
They've been around for a while. No?
bro, like, I've heard of them like recently, but like, actually, my girl went to high school with one of the members, and he said I think she was doing music since then, but like even then, like that's only been like
The
maybe like
fucking conjunto from school and shit.
yeah, like 5 6 years ago. So like
That's crazy.
it's just crazy to think like you know like it's possible type shit. You know what I mean? Like we just gotta keep going, and then I just don't know like how they either they got signed with somebody and somebody put them in that position. Obviously, somebody had to have put them in that position
Yeah.
to get with Bad Bunny, but the composer from that song is actually from Roma too, so it's like
Oh, okay.
from the valley too.
So
So
it's someone that's worked with them before and shit.
yeah, so that composer works like hand in hand with Maluma. So he writes a
Oh,
lot of Maluma songs and shit. So I'm pretty
oh
sure like
shit.
he's
He's
with
like
the
a ghost.
label.
He's like a ghost writer.
Yeah, he's the ghostwriter. Pues ni ghost porque ya saben quién es, ¿me
Oh,
entiendes?
okay, not ghost
So
writer, but like
yeah, nomás
the
the writer de esa song, there are a lot of Maluma's hits and stuff like that. So yeah, but I think his name is Edgar. He's from Roma. I forgot his last name.
I was thinking that Grupo Secreto, remember them?
Oh yeah, them too.
I thought that they were gonna kind of get that kind of
Pues
exposure.
Duelo got pretty big back in the day. He's aren't they from here too?
I don't even know, bro. But Duelo's popping. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Duelo's
the
popping.
Duelo I believe is from around this area too. You
Shit,
know
I
what I'm
wish.
saying? I remember like their CDs back in
Shit.
the day too, bro. You know they were like banging like back in what 2007
Hell
2008.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's kind of like everything kind of like turns again back, but it's kind of like we've seen like the Spanish kind of like conjunto style like that go mainstream. We just haven't seen, I guess, like a rapper or an
Yeah,
R&B
man.
singer go mainstream at that level. And like I know it's possible, dog. You know,
For
it's just
sure,
like
for sure, not a rapper.
it's possible.
But no, like that hasn't happened yet.
Oh yeah.
Especially
It
for
hasn't
this.
happened yet. Like, but I know it's possible with the right like people behind them or the right investing. Like you have to
Yeah.
have some kind of investor or something behind you,
It's like the
bro. It's
maquinitas. You gotta feed it for it to pay you back.
yeah, exactly. Y feed it chingos y a ver si does it pay back. So that's the thing, and like anybody that's a rapper and stuff like that is high risk, high reward, you know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But it's basically like a lot of people don't even want to try the high risk. They're like, oh, number is safe aquí, like es como le dices las maquinitas que le estás metiendo de un penny vas a ganar $1, pero si le metes de 100 pues te ganas 10,000, 1,000, you know.
Shit, for real. The odds are
So
better.
yeah,
The
exactly.
odds
So
are
no,
a little
you
bit
have a
more in your
bigger
favor.
audience to reach, but like it just really controversy topic because a lot of people think marketing is not organic, but
Yeah.
bro, if you're marketing like putting your ad into like specific people or specific interests, it's not
I
like
mean, especially
being like bots.
yeah,
It's actual
nah.
people that you're reaching. You know, you see ads all the time on your phone when you're scrolling. You hit something, boom, you see that bitch already on your fucking feed already. You know what I'm saying?
It's the main reason why companies like Walmart still put commercials up. They're just promoting the shit that
Mhm.
they're already selling, shit that they're already doing.
Yeah,
Big,
you know what I'm saying?
big artists putting a banners on fucking downtown to New York
Hmm.
on Times Square. They still gotta invest and pay for that shit, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, exactly. So like a lot of
Yeah.
people just don't see it like that as an investment. You know what I mean?
What would be like some like five good or like 3 or 5 tips that you would have for anybody from the valley, local artists that wanna like work or expose himself more?
Don't forget about the quality, bro. Believe in your sound. That's my slogan. You know, like a lot of people are here like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna rent this and I'm gonna get a model, and then you hear the fucking song and it sounds like they recorded it off a fucking little ass mic off their fucking room or something. And it's like, yeah, you can do it, but like what I mean is like it doesn't sound like it got
Yeah.
recorded with a little mic. It sounds like worse. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to record it with a small mic in a small room, but it didn't sound bad. But it sounds like the music video, they're paying $1,000 and they're paying, they're freaking renting a car and they're doing this, but then the
So it
audio
shows.
sounds like it's $20. You know, it's kind of
Yeah.
like, bro, like fix that. You know what I'm saying? Like get good quality. If you're gonna make, because it's at the end of the day, it's a product, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a product that you're trying to sell, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Trying to sell that
yeah.
shit.
So like,
Trying to flip
go
that
on based
shit.
on the product. You know, make first of all like get a good um audio because audio is the foundation of the house. You know what I'm
The
saying?
audio is good. The audio is good because sometimes you play it in different places and it sounds different or it
Yeah, so
messes.
like just start off with the basic, like the foundation of the house would be the audio, and then get you a good video as well. But most importantly, if you're gonna put, let's just say get a $300 video, and then you drop it and just tag your homies on Facebook, like that's just not gonna really gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You gotta invest either another $300 or $500 on promo, and then have like a whole rollout plan. I've told this to a lot of people, bro, but nobody really like takes initiative or listens to me. Like, bro, you're gonna drop a single, take like 20 days to promote it, drop
Okay.
it like a week before those 20 days, and then promote it, and then after you drop it, still promote it. Some people are like, oh, coming out Monday, all right, tag my friends, all right, share it, and yeah. No, if you were asleep all day Monday, nigga, you missed the track, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if that was hungover Sunday, you missed the track he dropped, that you worked on and paid
Nah,
all this
for
money
real
to
though.
do,
Yeah, for
and you
real.
basically just let it go to waste, and it's kind of like, oh, I'm gonna drop another track Monday. We're like, bro, like, relax. You haven't even promoted the last track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like people get stuck on that, like like what it's because people get stuck on what they think my work worked on somebody else, but my work on them, but it's not the case, bro.
Or they think they're in a higher position that they're gonna get that interaction from the people when they're not.
Exactly,
They
you
think
know what I'm
they're a little bit
saying?
above what they really are, but hey, you're not there. You
Yeah,
gotta re.
you gotta just
Not the people are waiting and expecting it and checking
yeah.
every day for
Or like
your.
people just like straight just spamming the link without even hitting you up, like, yo, what's up, how you been? Nomás un pinche, pinche, miras el pinche YouTube link de volada, le digo, espérate, cuz, like,
They go straight to it.
sí, está como que, pues, ¿qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? O algo, entonces, no, es puro pinche link. Y, pues, like, I respect everybody's grind, bro, but,
Yeah.
like, it just takes time, bro. If you want to do it independent, bro, you gotta not look at it and stop being impatient and just do it and consistently do it, but consistently drop, drop it right. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't do content because, honestly, bro, doing content, doing promotion and all that, it's another job, bro. People
Yeah.
don't see it. It's a job. It's a job. It's
To
a
be on
you
three,
have to just
to be on three,
get
four
it out of
different
your fucking
apps.
head
No
and
vale,
think
verga.
about
Yeah.
this shit. Make a fucking calendar, schedule your own self 4 hours a fucking day, and that's your fucking other part time job.
Take care of it.
Yeah, that's your other part time. Because you look at it, pues ahora pues aquí estoy nomás de ir a poner una Starbucks cup y acá vamos para el estudio y aquí y luego no pones nada. Like, son como que, pues no mames, o sea,
Yeah.
you have to start posting it, and it's a job, bro. It's literally a job, bro.
Start taking it. Start investing your time into putting your shit out there because you do it real quick and it's already shit that you're already on your phone and stuff.
Yeah,
You're already spending
exactly.
time on TikTok.
But it's
You're already on
because people
Facebook
are
and
lazy
shit.
to make the content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, es que tengo que hacer, pero no te tardas mucho, güey. En un día puede ser el content para toda la semana.
For
We
real.
just wear a different shirt, o otro estás acá afuera, el otro lo haces en el park, o donde sea, güey,
Or it's
different.
quick. It doesn't take a lot. It's not gonna take you the 4 hours
Sí,
to
no,
do
ni los
something.
4 hours, nomás te estoy diciendo
Yeah.
4 hours porque,
No, sí,
¿me
pero
entiendes? En 4 hours puede ser todo el mes, güey.
digo, that's in general, like from like the moment that you start to when you're even little breaks in between and
Sí,
shit.
agarra un camarada que te grabe unos little parts o aquí o van palmada o algo, o sea, make a day out of it, pero just doing content.
All depending on what you got going on, obviously. Like
Sí,
depending on what you got. If you
exacto,
got a
güey,
show, go
sí.
fucking promote this shit for your show.
Sí,
You got a new
exacto.
song coming out, either fucking promote it or rap a little bit, show a little bit, do a little
Ujú.
TikTok, do shit like that, a little reel.
Yeah, little real, todo, ¿me entiendes? And like just constantly be like pushing into people's make merch of the song. A lot of people don't do merch of the
Come
song no more.
come book some time. How much would you charge someone that just wants to come record but a little video in here? No
Como
music,
like
no
little,
song.
como like
Some
content and
content.
stuff. Like I don't know if it's just like they can book the whole hour, then they can just do the content just there. You know what I mean?
Just do little videos and shit.
Yeah,
Have you had a lot of people shoot music videos in here or no?
I had a couple. Yeah, like como unos 5 or 6 music
I
videos.
think I've seen like one or two where people have shot videos in here.
Yeah,
It's dope.
Raw,
Hey, bro.
Raw, Valley Cartel, Angel Hernandez, Andy Santana,
And then go hard. What's up with that nigga?
yeah,
Shout out to homie Andy Santana.
Butter,
Putting that work, putting in that work low key.
yeah, Arnold, yeah, like there's been a couple already. Sandro too.
Santa Malandro. He's from the
Yeah.
valley, right?
He's
No.
from Reynosa, but he moved to the Valley, and he was here for the Valley for a couple years, and then he moved to Mexico to pursue music.
That's crazy. Way.
Yeah, it's dope, bro. He guy just signed to Sony. Shout out to Sandro. Shout out to Eagle Eye Visions.
Yeah, Santa
Yeah.
Malandro doing his thing. I remember back in the day, my homies from the hood, because we're from Palmview and shit.
Mhm.
That are my homies from the hood would listen to Santa Malandro. Like chingos of people would. And the people that he was making music with as well, which was chingos of gente, you know.
Yeah.
So I remember that shit, but I didn't really like think about it in that sense. I always knew he was good though.
Mhm.
I'll say that. Like I always would hear his songs and I would be like, damn, shit fire all the time.
Mhm.
But I never expected that to be like that. He was from the valley and then he went back over to get the song. But man, big shout out to the homie.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's crazy. Did you ever get a chance to work with him or no?
I got a chance to meet him and work with him here in the studio, but not like mix one of his tracks, if that makes sense. Because the one he did with well, actually, yeah, the one he did with Valley Cartel, they sent me his vocals and I mix his vocals to the track. So I guess
Okay.
that could classify as working with him, but not
Yeah.
like where he came and he recorded in the mic and stuff. But he sent me his vocals and I mixed it to that one. And then the one he came that time he shot the music video here with the song I think he did with Julie, 956, and that one I just sent him the vocals from her and
Okay,
stuff.
okay, yeah. What would be 3 top artists that you say that are in your goals or list that you would want to work with?
That I would want to
Who are
work
3
with
artists that you would want to work with? That you
artists
like,
and producer or no más artists.
most artists. Or artists and producers, fucking. Well, producers, I guess it would be more producers then, huh?
No, pues artists también. Shit, también.
¿Cuáles? A ver,
Engineer, probably Jason Joshua. Artist, I probably like work with Drake, nigga. Shit, with Drake. Probably Dr. Dre, for sure.
Some of the OGs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dre
yeah.
Dre's full on artist and producer, dog.
That
I
shit,
know
hell
I'll learn
yeah.
something from him, dog.
Hell yeah.
And Drake, bro, just to I could be in the same room with him and 40, how they would work the chemistry and shit. Like, bro, all he drops is fucking hits, nigga. So,
Hell yeah.
like, for most of his fucking career, like, people might not hate on Drake because he's dropping this, but like, bro, Drake literally paved the way since when he started. Because what we had back in the day was Lil Wayne, man. Like, he was like dropping 2 mixtapes, 3 mixtapes a year, dog. and all we could listen was to Wayne, and then he
He was
gave
going
us
hard.
Drake, dog,
Lil
and
Wayne
then we
was,
just started listening to Drake, and then all these artists just started popping up again,
Lil Wayne was
and
going
like,
hard for a minute though.
bro, he was like the best rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing, like, he was doing it, dog.
Damn, I can't believe it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was at Target when I bought that album.
The Carter
The
3.
Carter 3. I
Yeah,
don't even know
I think
why.
I got it from Best Buy,
I don't even know why my mom bought it for me.
bro. I took
I
with
didn't,
like
obviously, I didn't pay for it. My mom bought it
the
for me.
Take Care album.
The Drake one.
Somebody had leaked it, and I burned it. I told me and the homie Joe,
That
bro,
process,
hey, bro, I leaked it. It's here. He's like, my homie's such a like a straight draper. He's like, nah, bro, we gotta hear it when it drops in 2 weeks. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. You gotta listen to just one song, nigga. And I convinced him we listened to one song. Bro, we listened to the whole tape back and forth. We still went and bought it new, bro, when it dropped. And we're like, damn, bro,
Nah,
that's a dope ass CD.
I was probably like in elementary when fucking.
Damn, nigga, making me seem old, nigga.
Nah, for that. Nigga, me too, nigga. Shit, me too, nigga.
How old are you, dog?
27.
Nah, you're only 6 years younger than me.
Yeah, nah. But like when I was out there, like I was like in elementary. I'm talking about we're Christmas shopping and shit, and fucking we're at Target just doing a Target run, and I don't even know. I'm just looking at electronics, and then at that time, when I ain't gonna lie to you, I fucking had a fucking boombox that was on a CD player,
Yeah, hell yeah.
not Bluetooth, and they didn't have no aux cord, so just CD player. But it was a badass one though. It was like one of the newer ones at the time, I guess. It was bumping. It was sound loud. My mom would always tell me que le bajara and shit. So I was like, I needed CDs, and I was buying some that were fucking burned. Or I was actually more or less burning some, but just for myself.
Yeah.
I would actually burn some when no lie. I would actually when I bought like I don't remember remember those Dells that came out, the laptops that were different
Yeah.
colors. But at that time, like for Christmas, I got like one of those Dell laptops, but I never thought about making music and all that shit. I would have been dope if I did it at that time.
Bro, like me too, bro. Like
I wasn't thinking of that shit at that time though.
Like exactly, like that's something like not regret, but I was like, man, like I wish, like I would have started music in high school.
Yeah.
Like I would have had 6 more years of
I
knowledge
wish I
than
would
what I
have
have
took.
already.
I wish
you
I
know
would
what I'm
have took fucking music classes in high school and shit.
Yeah, something, bro. And it's kind of like, well, you know what, everything's but by its time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
like it's just like
And the people who are doing music and then usually just get careers, so they're not doing music right now. They're just taking that classes.
or some people that are already like have done it from like 6th grade. Like I have a homie, Trimison. He's done it from 6th grade.
He's already
And bro, he's 24, but fucking beast, bro. And it's like, yeah, bro, like keep going at it. Yeah, he's dope, bro.
Nah, yeah, that's dope. So man, it does take me back though. Then there I am buying the CD and jamming that shit every day and shit.
Yeah.
But those are hardcore songs for a fucking 7-year-old and shit. And I'm there fucking because they were even on the radio anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
They were already on the radio, so it's not like my mom would listen to that kind of like Wow 104 type shit or whatever.
96.1 the beat.
I would put it. Oh yeah,
back in the day.
I would actually go and put it.
Yeah.
And that's what they were bumping and shit. So that's cool. Them motherfuckers was already on there.
Yeah.
Shit. But nah, Drake would be cool to work with. That'd be a badass artist to lock in with.
Yeah.
Imagine bringing one of them in here. Shit. When they come to Sao Padre Island, invite them over here. Hey, some artists actually come to the Valley way, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Like Southside Hoodlum came this past weekend.
I didn't even know who promoted that event. I didn't even know about the event till that day
I know, that was crazy, right? I didn't even see no tickets for sale or like
nothing. Bo Bundy was there too. Like I didn't know anything about the event till that day.
Maybe I haven't been on social media enough or something lately, but usually I see everything.
I didn't.
I'm like you. Usually,
usually I did not know anything about the event. So homie Sal hit me up. He's like, "Yo, the Bo Bundy's in town, like the studio." I'm like, "Bro, I work at night. I won't be able to too." And he's like, "All right, bet." But it's kind of like, fuck, dude. Like, where the fuck did this show pop up? Like, was it like a pop up show or some shit?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And that's because I saw videos of it, and they were just chilling and blazing in front of in the street, like nothing. It was cool. It was chill. There was no one like. It was not too many people. It wasn't too crazy. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck? When did this even, like how you said, when did this even start going down and shit? But shout out to whoever put it together, though.
Yeah, that's dope.
They out here, though. They came down. Who was it? Southside and fucking...
Bo Bundy.
But who else performed? Locals? Chingos of locals?
No, I didn't. I mean, I didn't pay too much attention to who were the local ones performing.
Not too many people put videos or anything, right?
Yeah, so no, I haven't seen that much.
I guess it's cool. Little Cinco de Mayo weekend.
Yeah, okay. I think that was the day the Canelo fight was on, right?
Some shit like that. Did you watch the Canelo fight?
Yeah, I even had it at work. It's pretty cool.
Shout out to the Mexicans, even though I lost $50 on fucking Ryan Garcia, because no vale verga. He's still Mexican though.
Yeah. At least it's only 50, you know.
I had to bet for the Mexican way. Like,
Hell yeah.
I can't bet against Mexicans, dog.
Yeah.
Damn, it's crazy. Hey, but before we wrap this up, y'all make sure y'all go follow the homie, G RITMO. Let the people know what you got going on. Tell the people a little
Yo,
bit
what's up,
something.
guys? G RITMO from Jim Carter Studios, as you can see. Come through. I'm located here on 495 on 10th Street. I make some deals for y'all if y'all want more than an hour, you know what I'm saying, or anything. Just be like, hey, yo, YT Pat sent me and shit.
For real.
Give y'all a hookup and shit. So, yeah, I'm here usually every day, you know what I'm saying? So, usually, sometimes on Sundays, but if you work out of town and shit, you need, like, I need that Sunday, let me know. I got you. So, I mean, anything y'all need, beats, recordings, promotion, just let me know. I gotcha.
You do also mixing,
Mixing,
mastering,
mastering, beats,
de todo.
de todo el pedo, yeah.
Albums, you lock in albums,
Yeah,
singles,
singles, todo cover art, todo el pedo.
cover arts as well.
Yeah, I got a homie that
Music
locked in
videos,
with it.
not music, everything but music videos.
Yeah, I think everything but music videos, yeah. Well, music videos, I know a lot of videographers I can refer to.
Pay for the whole package and the music deal, the videos
Yeah,
included.
yeah, I got a whole
If you
package, it's
if you if
1500.
you really need help looking for a fucking videographer too and shit.
Yeah, yeah. But I got a deal that's the 1500 that involves a whole full scale
Oh
music
yeah,
video with full production, full promotion for everything.
shit. Hey, you already know the 24th episode.
Yeah,
Memory
Mamba.
of Mamba, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace.
Yes,
Y'all see, you
sir.
already know if y'all ever need some studio time, guys. Y'all ever want to fucking pop off with a track, come work with the homie. Y'all
Yes,
already know.
sir.
Y'all hit him up on what are you on Instagram, Facebook,
Instagram, Facebook, todo el pedo.
TikTok.
Nah, no tengo
You're not
TikTok.
doing the videos no more, the fun.
Oh, the little bro beans one. Oh yeah, con este. Now, I haven't done them, bro, but I've thought of a better skit that I want to bring back. They're fucking dumb, but they're fucking
Where you
funny.
posting those on Facebook?
I think those were on Facebook, yeah, Facebook and TikTok. I think it was like
TikTok.
Bro Beans or something like that.
Bro Beans, y'all go make sure y'all go follow him. But he's on Instagram, G RITMO, and also Gem Cutter Studios.
Yeah, Jim could be more active on that one. Yeah.
Appreciate the homie allowing us here. It's actually my first time here, so it's dope ass studio. Y'all come check it out. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow the homie.
Yes,
Let's get it.
sir.